Islamic verses in the Bible related to monotheism. The oneness of God in Islamic and Christian scriptures. The concept of monotheism, or the belief in one God, is central to both Islamic and Christian scriptures. In both traditions, the oneness of God is emphasized as the foundation of faith and the basis for ethical living. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, and the Bible, the holy book of Christianity, contain numerous verses that highlight this fundamental belief. One of the key verses in the Bible that emphasizes the oneness of God is found in the book of Deuteronomy. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one, Deuteronomy 6 verse 4. This verse, known as the Shema, is recited daily by observant Jews and serves as a reminder of the monotheistic nature of God. Similarly, in the Quran, there are numerous verses that emphasize the oneness of God, such as say, He is Allah, who is one, Quran 112:1. In addition to emphasizing the oneness of God, both Islamic and Christian scriptures also contain verses related to prophethood. In Islam, prophets are considered to be messengers sent by God to guide humanity towards righteousness. In the Bible, prophets such as Moses, Abraham, and Jesus are revered for their teachings and their role in conveying God's message to the people. Ethics and morality are also important themes in both Islamic and Christian scriptures. Both traditions emphasize the importance of living a righteous and ethical life, guided by the teachings of God. In the Quran, verses such as establish prayer and give zakah, charity, and whatever good you put forward for yourselves, you will find it with Allah, Quran 2:110, highlight the importance of ethical behavior and charity. Similarly, in the Bible, verses such as do to others as you would have them do to you, Luke 6 verse 31, emphasize the golden rule of treating others with kindness and compassion. Prayer and worship are central practices in both Islamic and Christian traditions. Both religions emphasize the importance of regular prayer and worship as a means of connecting with God and seeking guidance and forgiveness. In the Quran, verses such as establish prayer and fear Him, and it is He to whom you will be gathered, Quran 6 hours 72 minutes, highlight the importance of prayer as a means of seeking God's mercy and guidance. Similarly, in the Bible, verses such as be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer, Romans 12 verse 12, emphasize the importance of prayer as a means of seeking God's guidance and strength. In conclusion, the oneness of God is a central theme in both Islamic and Christian scriptures. Both traditions emphasize the importance of monotheism, prophethood, ethics, prayer, and worship as a means of seeking God's guidance and living a righteous and ethical life. By exploring the verses related to these themes in both traditions, we can gain a deeper understanding of the similarities and differences between Islam and Christianity and the shared values that unite believers in both faiths. Monotheistic verses in the Bible from an Islamic perspective. In exploring the concept of monotheism in the Bible from an Islamic perspective, it is important to note that both Islam and Christianity share the belief in one God. This commonality is evident in various verses found in the Bible that emphasize the oneness of God, known as Tawhid in Islam. These monotheistic verses serve as a reminder to all believers, regardless of their faith tradition, of the importance of acknowledging and worshiping the one true God. One of the key verses in the Bible that aligns with Islamic monotheistic beliefs is found in the book of Deuteronomy 6 verse 4, which states, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. This verse emphasizes the monotheistic nature of God and serves as a foundational belief in both Islam and Christianity. It reminds believers of the importance of recognizing and worshiping the one true God, who is the creator and sustainer of all. Another important aspect of monotheism in the Bible from an Islamic perspective is the belief in prophethood. Islamic teachings affirm the prophethood of many biblical figures, such as Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, and Jesus, among others. This shared belief in the prophethood of these figures highlights the interconnectedness of the Abrahamic faiths and underscores the importance of following the guidance and teachings of these prophets. Furthermore, Islamic monotheistic beliefs are also reflected in the ethical and moral teachings found in the Bible. Verses that emphasize justice, compassion, honesty, and integrity resonate with Islamic teachings on ethics and morality. These verses serve as a reminder to believers of the importance of upholding high moral standards and treating others with kindness and respect, as prescribed in both Islam and Christianity. Additionally, the importance of prayer and worship is another common theme found in both Islamic and Christian scriptures. Verses in the Bible that emphasize the significance of prayer, devotion, and worship align with Islamic beliefs and the importance of establishing a strong connection with God through acts of worship. These verses remind believers of the importance of dedicating time for prayer and worship, as a means of seeking guidance, strength, and spiritual fulfillment. In conclusion, exploring the monotheistic verses in the Bible from an Islamic perspective provides valuable insights into the shared beliefs and teachings of Islam and Christianity. These verses emphasize the oneness of God, the importance of prophethood, ethical and moral teachings, prayer and worship, as well as the significance of social justice, fasting, charity, forgiveness, mercy, peace, harmony, faith, and submission to God. By reflecting on these verses, believers from all faith traditions can deepen their understanding of monotheism and strengthen their commitment to worshiping the one true God.